5 to 8 on ABC Radio Darwin. We're all very moved by what we're witnessing in Ukraine. And if you're a person of faith, no doubt the innocent victims of war are in your prayers. For Bishop Mykola, Bishop of the Ukrainian Catholic Church of Australia, this is especially true. He's here in Darwin with Bishop of Darwin, Father Charles Gauci, and I have them both with me now. Hello, bishops.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you both. I'll start with you, Father Bachok. What are you doing here in Darwin?
So I am visiting our people here in Darwin from Ukrainians. It's a good opportunity to be here, to pray here, especially for peace in Ukraine.
Are there many Ukrainians here who you've been able to see so far?
Just few of them. It's not a huge community here in Northern Territory, but it's my responsibility to visit them.
Yeah, okay. So what do you say to them when you come together?
So first of all, I supported them because for them also it's a huge stress because they have relatives in Ukraine. They are worried about this situation, what is happening right now, because it's really genocide of our people. Russians are killing our people.
And it must be hard for you, especially you're born in Ukraine and you're so far away from your country. How are you feeling at the moment, Father?
For me, it's like a nightmare. I still difficult to believe that such things are happening in 21st century. Yes, my parents are on the western part of Ukraine, but what I can do, I pray. I support in different ways our people here and also in Ukraine.
And what do you pray for when you pray? What are you praying for?
So I'm praying for peace in Ukraine and also for conversion of Russia, as Our Lady of God asked us more than 100 years ago in Fatima in Portugal. Please pray for conversion of Russia.
And do you think your prayers will be heard?
Yes, I believe.
I'd like to have a chat with you too, Father Gauci. So the war in Ukraine, is this something that the Darwin congregation and right across the Northern Territory that you visit, is this something that they care about?
Very much so, Joe. And certainly people talk about it. People can't believe that this is happening in our own time, really. It's in our face, isn't it? On television, on the news. So not just our Catholic people, but many people are talking about it. I've met some of the Aboriginal people on the street. They recognize the cross on me and they speak to me and they are aware of it.
Yeah. And what do you say to them when you're talking about this kind of thing?
Oh, I listen to people. But of course, you know, this Holy Week, this is Holy Week this week, and it's about the triumph of love over hatred, the love over evil. It's about hope, and we always have hope, even if we face the largest challenges. And that's very much the message of what this week is all about, Holy Week, that even death is not the end, that there is a loving God who enters with us in our human pain, in our human reality. Jesus was betrayed, let down, he suffered a horrible death, but it was in the end, and that God is with us even in these situations. So to me, it's a message of hope, even though we face great evil.
Father Berchok, I'm not sure if you know this, but Father Gauci has a children's question and answer called Cath Croc, and it's delightful, the simplest questions, but I think even when we try and comprehend what's going on in Ukraine, simple questions like, why is this happening? Where is God in all of this? How would you go about answering that, Father Bachok?
God is with us. God, especially in the midst of this war. God is where is people suffering, where is people crying, where it's really difficulties. So God is there.
Well, Father Gauci, that's something you would get asked as well. How can God allow this to happen? What is your answer to that?
I think God took a great risk when he gave us the ability to have free will. And of course, if you love someone, you have to give them that free will. So that's a risk God had to take throughout history when people have abused that gift that we have of not being puppets or robots. So we can use it for good and we can use it for bad. And the message of Jesus is that we can keep making good choices and support each other to make those good choices. And we have some very heroic people in history who've stood out, like in the concentration camps of Nazi Germany, Maximilian Kolbe, Edith Stein, and so on, who stood up even in the midst of this great evil and gave a witness to the triumph of goodness and love. So I don't profess to know all the answers to this, but I do know that just as Jesus did die and rise, God was still with us, even when we cannot comprehend fully why such evil happens.
Father Gauci, thank you for your time today, and Father Bychok as well. Thank you for coming to the top end. It's nice to have known that you were here for Holy Week. And Father Gauci, let's catch up toward the end of the week as we go into the Easter long weekend.
We're very happy to, Joe.
Good to speak with you both. Thank you.
All the best to your listeners.
Thank you. May God bless you.
That's Bishop Mykola Bychok, and he's the Bishop of the Ukrainian Catholic Church of Australia, and Bishop Charles Gauci of the Darwin Archdiocese. It's almost 8 o'clock on ABC Radio Darwin. After